Aquarius, it is Ashley. We're going to do your reading for the week of October 10th. We're going to look at past, present, and future and get a feel for where you've been and where you are headed, with some potential future energy here as well. So we're going to do a 9-card spread and then clarify. Now this may not be your reading, Aquarius, as this is not going to resonate with every Aquarius that watches this. If you find that this does not resonate, go ahead and check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The schedule, I have a fly in here, it's driving me crazy. The schedule is listed down below in the description box if you are curious as to when all the elementals are released each week. Otherwise, I would love for you to subscribe and hit that notification bell, and then you'll just be notified as they go live. Leave me a like and a comment. Let me know if this is your reading. I'd love to hear from you. And you can also check down below for the website to Cherry-Clo Connections if you are interested in a personal reading or healing session. Those are now open for October. So let's see what's going on with Aquarius. We're having some shifts going on right now. We have Mercury retrograde still this week. Venus has moved into Sagittarius. Pluto has just stationed direct at the time of the Libra new moon, and Saturn stations direct on the 10th, so this week. So some shifts happening. Let's see, we're getting a lot of Hanged Man energy, and you're getting that here. So far that's come up a lot for the air signs, so some stuck feelings. I do feel like that is going to improve here in the near future. All right, we have the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Star. There you are. The Strength card, the Devil, and the Ace of Wands. It's looking really good. Okay, wow, the Tower at the bottom of the deck. So some sort of revelation, shakeup is taking place at this time for you. Now, the Tower can be a bit feared. I'm actually a real big fan of Tower moments because even though it can cause a bit of an earthquake in some way in your life, it also brings in a new awareness. You see this lightning strike to the crown here. So it's like something comes into the crown chakra and wakes you up out of your reverie. And it can lead to some really big shifts in your day-to-day life because as your perspective changes, so does your outer world, right? This is Scorpio energy, and we do have a lot, or have had a lot going on in the Scorpio realms of the zodiac. So Venus has spent quite a bit of time there. She's just moved into Sagittarius. So our values, our relationships, which is also tied into this Mercury retrograde in Libra, that's having a lot of reworks going on, right? So we'll see how that's coming into play. Now I do feel like love is playing a part in this reading today. We shall see what else is going on here. So I do feel like in the past, you've kind of been in this nice energy, Aquarius. It's been very like, you know, the world is my oyster kind of feeling to it. Now you may have some abundance, home, family type of things that have come up in the past, but we do have this milk and honey card here, which is, you know, really enjoying the sensory pleasures of life, whether it's taste, touch, sight, smell, etc. So it does feel like, you know, some abundance for sure, some happiness. You know, we see this rainbow here, and just really enjoying the fruits of your existence right now or in the past. Now we have the 10 of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, and the Strength card. I feel like on some level this has been related to your own independence. Even if you are coupled up or part of a family dynamic, and that is your day-to-day existence, on some level this has really been about your own inner strength and soft control of self. And so it could very well be that that is something you've been exploring with this 7 of Cups. I also kind of feel like there's been a lot of, you know, just kind of dappling in. You can see each one of these cups has a different, like, prize, so to speak, in it. There's a snake, there's a tower, there's a victory wreath, there's a jewels. And so it kind of just represents all the options that are out there. Now it can also introduce illusion and confusion as well, depending on which of those cups you pick, right? So you can always pick something that's maybe not so good for you, and then other times you pick one of these cups and it's, you know, you have a great day. So it does feel like a lot of exploration has been going on in the past. Let's see if we can get some more detail on what else has been going on in recent history for you. When do we have the 10 of Pentacles? We have the Wheel of Fortune and the 4 of Swords. With the 7 of Cups, we have the 3 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. And with the Strength card, we have the Ace of Wands showing up twice in this row, and the 3 of Pentacles. So all kinds of stuff coming through here. Hopefully I can get it all out before it disappears out of my head. So for some of you, I feel like there has been a recent fortuitous event that has happened for you, perhaps even an increase in your abundance. And this has been a very healing experience for you on a mental level. It's like it's put you at more ease when it comes to your day-to-day survival, right? You have plenty to pay the bills, you have plenty of food in the fridge. You may even have so much abundance at this point where you're able to go out and buy yourself something nice, or go out and celebrate. It does look like there's a lot of friendship activity happening here, you know, kind of getting out there when you can. Depending on where you live, obviously, there's restrictions, different restrictions throughout the globe at this time. But even if it's not like going out, it's somehow connecting you with other people. So work colleagues, friends, and specifically here we have the 6 of Cups showing up more than once here. I do feel like there's a soulmate connection that you have been having a good time with. Now, I do feel like on some level there is a proposal here for you to collaborate with someone in some way. And like I was talking about that independent energy I was feeling with this Strength card, on some level I feel like it's going to maybe, or has brought up a little bit of fear as well when it comes to like kicking off something new here in collaboration with someone else. We'll see if more of that comes through as we move further into the reading. But this could even be a new job that has also come up. So there's a ton of stuff going on here. Several stories coming through. There could even be a recent reunion with a past soulmate here. I'm also seeing that some of you may have actually ended a long-term relationship here and went into more of a healing place within yourself now that you're in a more independent energy. So lots going on there in the past. Take what resonates. That will obviously not all apply to everyone here. But it feels really good. It feels good. Yeah. Let's see what's going on the week of the 10th. We have death and rebirth. So that tends to happen when we have a tower moment. We kind of go through some sort of epiphany, right? Which inevitably will kill off a part of our false ego. Some sort of limiting belief that we had within our conscious or subconscious mind. And then we go through a rebirth, right? Now, very well could have had an ending here, and now a new beginning is starting to surface. I did talk about that Wheel of Fortune with the 10 of Pentacles could have been an ending to a relationship or a family situation. Could have even been the loss of a loved one here that you're healing from. But you can see on this depiction, she's holding a set of antlers here. And she's dressed in white, and she's channeling this higher knowledge down to these two black cats here. And so it's like she's bringing higher knowledge into the shadow, epiphany, right? That tower moment, and is bringing the light into some of that activity. And it does feel like with the Ace of Swords as your center card here, is some sort of limiting shadow energy that is coming to light here for you. The devil can represent anything that we feel bound to, like imprisoned by. And the reason it's imprisoned, or that feeling of being imprisoned is because it's not the truth. And that is what that Ace of Swords is for. The truth comes in and is liberating. Even if initially it doesn't feel so good, right? So the devil energy can be anything from alcohol dependence, a toxic relationship. This could be fears. This could be any sort of limitation that has you stuck, right? And it does feel like you are coming into some sort of awareness about yourself here with this Nine of Pentacles. Let's see what this truth is that's coming in here. What do we have? The Nine of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And the Seven of Wands. So you're definitely in this position of this independent energy, right? Now, it doesn't have to mean that you're single. What I mean is just like really being for and about yourself, making sure that you're chasing your dreams, working on yourself, and standing up for yourself here with that Seven of Wands. You've had a new beginning, some sort of rebirth, and it could have been into singledom, right? In actual relationship independence here. And you're standing up for yourself. You're standing up for your values. You're standing up for, even creating your own new environment here. You can see that she is outside. She has this hawk that she has on her wrist here. And she's surrounded by these grapevines. All these pentacles are also growing here. There's a snail down below. So it may have been like kind of a long, slow process to kind of get into this independent energy where you're kind of responsible and creating that environment for yourself. Whatever that environment is for you will be unique to each individual. And you're standing up for it, essentially. The Ace of Swords, we have the Six of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. So I think you're coming into some sort of realization, or there's even some truth communicated to you about how things have maybe been off balance somewhere in your life. And it's caused some conflict. It's caused some upheaval, maybe some drama with friends or this soulmate here, or even in the workspace. So we are in Libra season, just about to enter Scorpio. So balance, that, you know, give and take is really being zoomed in on at this time for everyone. Let's see what the devil is showing us here. We have the Knight of Swords and the Four of Wands. So I think this is like clear as a bell here. Some sort of communication of the truth. You see that sword he's holding there is liberating you from this bound energy. So this could very well be this tower moment that you experience here, this breaking free. Now, you could be dealing with a Capricorn energy here, but really what this is, you know, the Four of Wands, that's liberation, it's freedom, it's celebration. It's some sort of truth that comes in that breaks you free from some sort of limitation here with the devil there. And I think what that limitation has been some sort of imbalance that is going on in your life or just in your environment here. Kind of where you've been placing your attention. Have you been giving too much attention to the drama and the conflict and not enough to yourself? You know, it could be a number of scenarios here, so just take it as it resonates. But the week of the 10th, there's some stark, like, aha moment that is taking place. In the near future, so after the week of the 10th, we have Le Pendu, which is the Hanged Man. And you can see in this depiction, it is one of those cone incense burners and the smoke that's rising up from it. So kind of this new awareness energy. It could also be coming through as a stuck energy. I'm not really feeling that for this. This to me feels more like this dawning awareness. It's like it starts to happen and it just keeps trickling in, almost kind of like a domino effect here. You know, the lightning strikes and then all these bricks start to crumble one at a time. And look at that, right under the tower, that Eight of Swords stuck energy, that bound mental lock is being broken through here. So, like I said, I like the tower energy, even if it is a bit of a zap. It can be liberating. Underneath the Hanged Man energy, we have the Six of Cups, the Star, and the Ace of Wands. So some sort of healing here, potentially with a soul connection. We have you showing up in a strong position in this row, and some sort of new beginning here. Now we have had the Ace of Wands twice. So it could be that this new beginning that was presented to you that maybe triggered some fears for you is now coming through again as a possibility. Lots of aces here. What? 2 Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and lots of rebirth energy for sure going on for you, Aquarius. So let's look at the 6 of Cups. We have the Hierophant. Could have been someone you were married to or that you are married to currently. And the 2 of Pentacles. You know, trying to decide if you want to commit yourself to this soulmate here. Now, with the Hanged Man, that's Pisces energy. We have Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, and then Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Virgo. Could be any sign. Also Scorpio there at the bottom of the deck. What do we have? The Star card. We have the Emperor, so some Aries coming in. And the Chariot. Talk about some take charge energy coming in here, Aquarius. With the Emperor and the Chariot, someone here is stepping up. So that feels really good. See what this Ace of Wands wants to say. We have the Queen of Swords, and there's that Strength again. So I feel like you decide that you do have the strength and the courage to do this. You know, the Queen of Swords, she just makes choices. She's like straight to the point. Cuts things out. She's cutting out the fear. She's taking charge. And she's deciding, yep, this is what I want. So that looks really good. That feels really good. Very empowering. And it's like you're letting go of maybe some of the fears that were holding you back. You know, that Devil energy, it's getting, something's cutting it right down the middle, right? So whatever that is for you, some truth is coming in. It's going to slice through those chains on that Devil card and set you free in some way. So yay for Aquarius. That feels really good. I like it. So that's what I'm getting here. Could very well be deciding whether or not to commit to a previous soulmate energy and have a reunion with this person. I think you're really stepping into your power here in the future position. That feels really good. And I think what allows you to do that is you step out of this like maybe fear, soft control energy, and you just really boss the F up. It feels super awesome. So I hope that was helpful. I will see you next week for the, I believe it'll be the mid-month reading to see where everyone's sitting. And have a great week. I'll see you next time. Bye.